Hi, Dan here, Scootering Magazine. Just a very quick midweek update before I get stuck into some longer videos at the weekend. I'll tell you about those in a second. Firstly, I just want to say hi to our international followers like the Paris Scooter Show and the Vulcan Scooter Club. Thanks for your support, guys. Also want to tell you about the next project that I've got on the bench, which is an engine build that I'm doing for a friend. It's not traditionally the sort of thing that I like to do, this one. It's a completely standard original 125 engine build, nothing too exciting, but I will try to set up a video camera, and I don't know if I'll time lapse it or how I'll do it, maybe cut it into sections or whatever, but I'll do the basic build, just go through the motions with it, and maybe there's some interesting stuff there for you guys. But I've also got some other engines lined up, some more performance based builds, mid-level stuff actually, which looks I think quite interesting. So I'll also try and put together some videos of me building those engines, and then again, if there's anything useful people can get out of them, great, you know. At the weekend I'm hoping to do more videos for the channel on a couple of other things that have cropped up. One is I want to do a follow-up on the recent wasted tuning video. A tremendous amount of feedback in a very short space of time on that. I thought it would pique people's interest, but I wasn't prepared for really how much. So there's a lot of the same questions coming out from that, which I have the answers to. So, but rather than just writing it over and over and over, and then people missing it and it not getting shared or spread about, it's easier for me just to do one quick video to update people on that. I also want to do a video on the relationship between scooter ignition, compression, and jetting, and that sort of, as I call it, the Bermuda Triangle that engines can get lost in if they're not set up properly. And it's quite easy to set those basics up at even a superficial level. You don't have to go into the depth of knowledge all about, compression ratios and squish and velocity and ignition mapping and all that. You just need to know some real basics, and there are some silly mistakes that people sometimes make that hopefully I can just sort of assist with if I do those videos. And then the last thing I want to mention is that today's the Wednesday the 24th of June when I'm videoing this, and tomorrow, Thursday the 25th of June, the latest edition, the July edition of Scootering Magazine comes out. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for the positive feedback on the new hybrid mag, where we've now incorporated classic Scooterist magazine into Scootering Magazine for the reasons which were explained in one of the previous videos. And just thank you for all the letters that came in, the positive feedbacks and comments that we got on email, and I've put a couple of those into the magazine, so thank you for those. I also want to point out that anybody who's into the tech stuff which we feature in the magazine, obviously all the usual stuff's in there for the feature scooters and the other columns and bits and pieces, but there's some quite nice tech articles. This month we've got some input from Ron Daly, and they have been really good with getting some electrical guides for Vespa PX scooters going, a little occasional series that they're doing, and so there's some nice bits of information in there and what they call top tips. There's a whole series of top tips for Vespa electrics, so anybody who's struggling with Vespa PX electrics, take a look at this edition of the magazine and some of the occasional series that Ron Daly will be putting together for us in the future. And the last thing I just wanted to mention was a bit of humour, but it's a tech article, and it's one from Stuart Owen. It's a nice 4-pager, and it's called "Get Yourself Home at All Costs." And basically Stu's reflecting on some of the old-fashioned, by the roadside, broken down, on your own, no tools, no spares, I've got to get home. What can I do to, well, effectively bodge it to get yourself home? Some of them are quite amusing. I said, you know what, we do enough of the series stuff, let's put that in, it should make for good reading. So I hope you enjoy that. But that edition's out tomorrow. Mine came again late this month. Royal Mail are understandably having problems with delivery time slots. Just bear with them, they've got your magazines, they're on the way to you. I normally get mine much earlier than this, but due to this COVID lockdown situation and the problems that have cascaded from that, Royal Mail are struggling, so just bear with them. If anybody's wanting to get hold of the magazine and they're not able to get out to the newsstands, I'll put a link in the video description to our Classic Magazine's website, and you can pick up one of the deals that we're doing on subscriptions. You'll save some money on the cover price, and you get free delivery, no charge for postage, and that gets delivered to your doorstep anyway, so don't miss out on this, and see the link in there. As I say, keep an eye out for the videos I'll be doing at the weekend, and that's all for now, so see you on the next video.